Hello everybody and welcome to another exclusive special video from everybody here at K.L.P Entertainment. We are live and recording and streaming right now at the K.L.P Entertainment headquarters here in Atlanta, Georgia. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody who clicked on this video, who liked the content that we've been doing, and just really just been very anticipated with today's keynote. Now, over the past keynotes, we were in our office environment, and I kind of wanted to make this video and just kind of an in-person connection between us, our producers behind the lights, behind the cameras, down to our fan base. I gotta say, our fan base has been quite amazing within the last few years. Our fellowship has been growing. A lot of y'all have been watching the content, down from podcasting, down to movies, down to TV shows that we produce here at K.L.P Entertainment. So first and foremost, before we start on the news announcements, I just want to say thank y'all so much. This has been one hell of a journey, and the journey's not over. We're still creating content, but periodically I like to do a keynote so I can kind of express my thankfulness to everybody out there and to announce what is coming next for K.L.P Entertainment. Now, within the last few years, we've had our emblem, our famous K.L.P Entertainment emblem, around as into a circle emblem for the last few years, just to kind of signify greater success. Now, the last couple of weeks ago, we've revamped our logo, the K.L.P Entertainment logo, which you might be seeing right here on the bug, right there. It is a very fresh new logo. A lot of people did ask me, why did we change the logo from the full emblem to half the emblem? Because we're expanding. We are growing. Things are getting better. Our equipment is getting better. Cameras are getting better. And just our overall production, it's getting better. So we had to refresh and revamp the K.L.P Entertainment logo with half the emblem with the text at the bottom, as you see at the bug right now. So just to kind of signify that change is coming for the better. So let me tell you guys what's going on, what's coming up next. We're officially back into the office full-time starting today, Monday. Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, the vacation that I went on along with some other of our producers, and our whole office went to vacation. The vacation was awesome despite the Atlanta airport debacle. We'll talk about that on tomorrow's podcast at K.L.P Entertainment, K.L.P Aftermath. Over the last few years, we guys gave you some great movies, right? Syndicate was one of them. The Photographer was another. Street Style Back in the A was another. And Faster 2. Those movies were great successes, and it is still available for streaming now. Now, we turn the page on what's next in our filmmaking ability. Now, our next new movie to hit headlines, our next two movies actually to hit headlines, you guys saw it on social medias yesterday. We posted a trailer for the Undercover movie that I've talked about a couple weeks back. Undercover is a very thrilling sci-fi type action buddy cop film that me and my buddy Grant Apollo is coming back to work on again. Grant Apollo is the director of the Faster movies that we gave you guys. So now we're giving you more. Undercover is about one gentleman who loses his partner due to an outbreak, but then he finds a new partner that he least expected within the phenomenon on the streets of New York. We hope that you guys enjoy the movie. A lot of people did ask us where we're going to be premiering and streaming the movie. I'm happy to announce that we're going to be streaming the movie on 2 separate channels. Now, the first channel, Oasis Originals, is our TV division for K.L.P Entertainment, and a lot of you guys love the reality show that we give you guys, and we have news announcements for our TV shows later on this keynote. But Oasis Originals will be partnered up with us to deliver Undercover for Spotify for video. This is a new thing. This is a new distribution, a new idea that we had in mind, so that way we can get our content in the hands of more people internationally. We find it that our radio shows, our podcasts, and our talk shows that stream international to different countries, we find it that a lot of people have been watching our content internationally, and we've been getting a lot of great viewership and a lot of fan engagement overseas. So we decided that Undercover will be an Oasis original for Spotify for video, and we're also getting back partnered up with Vimeo. It is the video streaming platform in competitor to YouTube and Dailymotion. We're going to be a vendor for them as well, so that way we can premiere undercover for those two channels to get more international markets. So I do hope you guys love it. Stay tuned for when the movie is officially launched and officially streaming. It'll be streaming this month in the month of July. So, I did talk to you guys about Oasis Originals, our new studio here at K.L.P Entertainment that only handles our TV division. Now, as I turn the page from Oasis Originals and Undercover and the Lucas Brothers Pictures, my new animated film that we've been talking about, that movie is about two brothers that is running a studio that is in turmoil, and they ask for help for their bigger brother, me, playing myself, Kennedy Lucas. The Lucas brothers must find their way to find budgeting for the studio and to find ideas to bring back the studio up to par. Again, that will be on streaming services coming very soon. But I am also turning the page from directing movies for the remaining of 2025 to now being the producer of TV shows. Now, we've tried the TV division before, and some shows were great successes. Some shows, I will admit, canceled after season 1. But I'm very, very excited to bring back our TV division because I think there's something that's very, very impactful for us to give you guys mini-series from K.L.P Entertainment. And that's just something that we're going to do at the rest of the remaining of 2025. Now, when Oasis Originals debuted with their debut show, our debut show, Influencer City, that is also streaming on Spotify for video. If you go to Spotify for video, type in Oasis Originals by K.L.P Entertainment, you're able to see the show there. Influencer City was great successes. Everybody had a lot of engagement with that animated reality TV shows, and we just saw great successes from that show. So today, I'm announcing 2 new shows for the remaining of 2025. Now, the first show will be Eden Prime Horizons. Now, Eden Prime Horizons is the spinoff from all 3 of my movies, Eden Prime Codename Alice, and Syndicate. It's going to be a spin-off to give you guys a mini-series, and it's going to take about 8 weeks. So you get 2 months of our new series, Eden Prime Horizons. We're still following the story of Ava Huxley, and she will be coming back as a mainstay. Nina Jones will be coming back to reprise that role, and it's going to be very, very impactful for everybody to see more of our Eden Prime story, but in a mini-series TV form. Very, very excited for that. And that show will be streaming later this year, winter of 2025. We're actually heading to the studio to get started filming and to get started animating for the series as well. Very, very excited for that project. Again, this is something that's in the making. We have 3 big movies from the Eden Prime story, and now we're turning over to it to be a mini-series, a TV show. And a lot of people will ask, where will this be streaming? We have the anticipation the Eden Prime Horizons, my new TV series, to be streamed on Oasis Originals for Spotify for video and possibly Vimeo. Again, more details on the streaming service will be coming later on as we get ready to launch the first few episodes of Eden Prime Horizons. Go team. Now, the second series, the second show that we're going to be announcing for the remaining of 2025, this will come a little bit before Eden Prime Horizons, and this is the show from the reality series of Influencer City, and the writers and directors for Oasis Originals. We're giving you guys, and we're producing a new reality animated show called The Impact New York edition. I can't wait for that project to be in fruition and to start filming and to start putting it into production, because that's going to be very, very impactful. You guys enjoyed Influencer City, so now we're giving you guys something very, very new for the New York market, and it is the Impact New York edition. Very, very stoked for those type of shows, and that's kind of going to be the new direction of movies for a while. But on this keynote, I do want to announce one thing. I will be filming a new movie, a new documentary movie alongside with the remaining of 2025. We're still working on the poster, but I can give you guys the name. I can only say too much because K.L.P Entertainment did sign an NDA, but we can announce that we are working on a new documentary to be more aware of sickle cell awareness. And I'm so excited for you guys to see the title of this film. I would love to give you guys the title, but signing the NDA, you have to wait until we do the trailer out for social media. But it is a very impactful project that I'm working on with quite a few producers and quite a few executive producers as well to make sickle cell awareness for people around the world. So that's going to be very, very, very dope for you guys to see the trailer. You just kind of have to stay tuned for it. Now, as we're shifting gears from reality shows, animated TV shows for K.L.P Entertainment to come later within this rest of 2025, I am also announcing very today, as I take a step back from the filmmaking world, me being the director, writer, and producer, and now more producing TV shows for the remaining of the year, there will be a new talk show that I will be producing. Now, of course, you get K.L.P Aftermath podcasts. You do get Bro Code podcast still for the remaining of the year. And you also get What Had Happened Was podcast with me and Evelyn Letitia. But I'm starting to dabble a little bit more into the producing role, and I will be producing a new show. And this show is called Friday Night Lights with Omar Grant. So excited for Omar to get the shine. This is going to be a different type of show. It's going to be a talk show, but it's going to be a different world to where I'm going to be behind the camera mostly this time. And I'm very excited for you guys to see the first episode. And the first launch episode will be obviously this Friday. Each Friday night, you guys are going to get a new show from Omar Grant. Again, Friday Night Lights. Omar Grant will be coming up on stage to talk current topic events, hip-hop news, music, and so much more news. Again, you got to stay tuned for it, and you might like it as a new show for the K.L.P Entertainment show family. Very excited about that, and I'm very blessed to see that K.L.P Entertainment is doing some fantastic things when it comes down to that as well for the remaining of 2025. So we'll wrap up the keynote here today. New shows that I just announced, of course, Eden Prime Horizons will be a new miniseries that's coming winter of 2025 from Raw Pictures and K.L.P Entertainment and Kennedy Lucas Films. And before that will be The Impact New York Edition from Oasis Originals and Kennedy Lucas Films as well. And also Friday Night Lights with Omar Grant will be debuting this Friday, a new talk show from the K.L.P Entertainment family. Alongside with the shows and movies, we will still continue our podcasting. K.L.P Aftermath will be renewed for a new season, along with Bro Code Podcast and What Had Happened Was with me and Evelyn Letitia. Alongside with that, the Lucas Tribune will continue doing this thing, writing articles for the website as well. So you guys have to stay tuned for it. You got to stay tuned for what's coming up, what we're going to be writing about within the Lucas Tribune. And also, we are still partnered with our medical company. ProMed Consulting will be doing our thing. Great things are happening on that side, on the medical side of it. So you guys have to go check out the website at promedconsults.com to see the latest of content, as in the podcast, the First Minute, a ProMed podcast, and articles that are writing there as well for K.L.P Entertainment, partnered with ProMed Consulting's LLC. That will wrap up the keynote. We hope that you guys enjoyed this short video, and I cannot wait to share more with you guys as the next coming days, down to the next coming months, down to the remaining of 2025. We have so much work to do, but I am very excited, and that will be what's going on within the remaining of K.L.P Entertainment. Now, there will be another keynote coming up this winter, 2025. Stay tuned for the date. We're going to do another keynote to explain what we're going to be doing in the year of 2026. That's going to be great excitements when we have announcements for 2026 being next year. Again, from our entire cast and crew, I do want to say thank you guys so very much for staying tuned, and we hope that you guys had a fantastic week. Stay tuned. Later today, we're going to be publishing the new episode of Bro Code Podcast, of course. Of me, the crew, we're going to be back doing our thing for Bro Code Podcast. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, we're going to be back again from vacation for another new episode of K.L.P. Aftermath Podcast. I have a lot to tell you guys about the vacation and the airport debacle. We'll get into that a little bit later on, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you like the video that you've seen today, share it with your friends to let you guys know that we got some things cooking up for K.L.P. Entertainment. Again, this has been the CEO of K.L.P. Entertainment, Kennedy Lucas. We'll catch y'all in our next video. Peace.